Alright, we're moving on with Division 5 here, and I see Nomad, I cast it. This is from the Interesting Games channel as well, and someone picked Nomad as a home map, which is nice. Ooh! Good thing these guys are teammates, because they're very close. It would almost be a TC war if they were enemies, but that's not the case though. Apple, wait. Ooh! Ooh! This might be a crowded and eventful game. Looking at the setups here, purple and red with a fantastic spot down south here to expand and get the free boom here. Could say to some extent about blue and teal as well, while green and yellow over here. Let's make yellow orange actually, and yeah, they'll be fighting for the map positioning here. As far as Nova goes, building the town center this close to the shoreline, I would never recommend it. But yeah, shorefish near the TC could be handy. There's a hunt as well. The problem with the shorefish, not with the shorefish, the problem with the town center this close to the shoreline is that if you don't control water, you're just asking to be raided all of the time by enemy galleys, war galleys, fire ships, whatnot. This TC is rangeable by fire galleys, so that could be really bad news for Applejack as the game moves on here. What's even worse news though is that Vegeta is here, and if Vegeta spots, if he didn't spot it already, spots Green's TC over here, he could wall here, could wall here, and Green is forced to transport away for any expansion across the map at all. So this is a horrible starting placement for Green, sorry to say so. This is a little bit better for Slop here, but also expansion kind of awkward here. But there's gold, there's a woodline. All of the players settling next to a woodline, so they aren't unfamiliar with Nomad in that sense. Let's see if they've docked as well. I think they all have. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, let's speed it up a little bit because this is Nomad. So we need some... need to get to the fuel age action here. I'll be looking a little bit at the scouting. Let's see for the civilizations of choice here. Malians and Persians. Malians, Persians. No surprise there are the absolute best nomad civilizations because they can dock and start fishing immediately, unlike most other civilizations. Then for blue we have Vietnamese, which will reveal the town center locations of all three opponents. So actually purple, orange will have... Green will know that orange is right here, so it's walled off already. Yeah, orange has spotted it as well. Koreans for don't expect much, but we will be expecting war wagons from him, and the placement two town centers right next to the two stone piles right next to the town center as well. I'll be slowing it down a little bit here. Fire galleys in production for Slop here in the purple. So purple wants to claim water here. And if purple's team controls water, they'll have a very easy time taking green off the out of the game completely as well. Green only resource access to at this point is wood, so green will be very, very dependent upon their team keeping water. And that doesn't look too pretty right now. 3 militia moving out for Joey Purabida here. Just became man-at-arms. And being Vietnamese, he knows that red is down here, that's the town center, so maybe he'll be able to find, for example, a hunt down here and deal some damage. We'll see. He seems very intent upon hitting red first here. Green is up. So is orange a little while ago, going for the towers here. 3 on stone is basically going to take green out of the game here, but green knows what's up here. Is made 2 transport ships no less, and it's going to relocate, probably on the teal and blue side or something. Yeah, we don't see a lot of men-at-arms on Nomad, but Malians could do it, of course, with their extra Pierce armor. But why not just do it with... anyway, when you know that the enemy location is down there, that's one of the main issues, right? For Nomad, you don't really necessarily know the distance from one enemy to the other. It doesn't seem to be... He's getting value here. I'm not sure if he didn't get a kill. But we'll be getting at least one builder here. Hold on, I need to... adjust a little bit here. Okay, purple doing work on water here. Basically the only player playing for water here. Applejack tries, but doesn't really have access to gold, right? So there's very limited how much armor you can make in water when you don't have access to gold. Losing all the tish here. Really bad news for green here for the Malians player. Did relocate with some transport ships somewhere. Well, is about to relocate rather. Sees the red dock. We'll probably want to move a little bit further. But green, honestly, completely incapacitated here. Losing the fish as well means that the food access for green should be, yeah, 0 on food right now. So not really able to get anywhere from there. I like that green is going straight for a mill here on the hunt once landing here because it's desperate for food. Might as well just get started. It's going to be stuck in the feudal age for a while, of course, but as green expands here, we'll find the gold over here. Well, we'll be dangerously close to red, but we'll see how that progresses for Applejack here. Just a moment here. That should help a little bit, hopefully. Scouts from Daniel here with the Persians going for some land aggression here, making some fire galleys as well. We'll see about the scouting here. Doesn't really know too much of what's going on here, but we'll be trying to fight back against the purple numbers here before all the fish is lost here. But purple 12 fire galleys been working on water like a champ here. Schlop, 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 putting up a show as the Valiants here is also going to be the first player reaching the castle age actually after all this aggression. So very good performance by purple so far, and not really being touched at home here either. We won't discourage orange's efforts either, knowing that green is over here placing up the towers and really idling green a lot here. If you look at the worker efficiency for green here, it's still quite low. A bit of team molds here for teal and blue. They are having the Vietnamese player going for the blacksmith and range now to follow up after the 8-minute arms. Persians are in the castle age, getting bloodlines now, going to follow up with the knights as well. Well, what's the Koreans' plan here? Mining camp on gold now. He's taking his good old time here on in the feudal age, some defensive towers to keep any aggression out. Full walled here for red, but doesn't really know too much of what's up on the map otherwise. And the eco situation is well ahead for 3 pockets, 1 sub, of course, with especially green being incapacitated a lot throughout the game here. 2 more town centers about to go up for Daniomite here or Daniomite here. And a market, maybe for some eco adjustment here. Let's see. Yeah, Schlop keeps making use of the enable armies here to take out the enemy dogs. Persian dogs, they take forever to take out because they have twice the hit points, but the eco damage has been done. Look at this, 21 eco units killed by Schlop here, and that alone is what gives 3 Pockets 1 sub a solid lead here. Idle times comparable for all the players here, but the fact that one team has fish and the other doesn't, that is an advantage for 3 Pockets 1 sub. Applejack looks like he's taking the long way around here to transport some more villagers away. Alright, so where are the armies here? Archers, soon to be crossbows for Joey Pura Vida here is taking close to home. Where's Red going here? Thinking about the forward castle or something? Let's see Red's stone collection here. Yeah, 1088 stone. Well, Joey Pura Vida is making towers here, still in the feudal age for now. There's a red, there's no red here, but these guys were about to make a castle somewhere. But didn't quite succeed in the efforts this time around. Transporting away some wall builders here. I'm glad to see that for Applejack. Top side seems safe-ish here. Did he actually move the villagers away from? No idea why. Sorry about the color switch there. Didn't mean to. Oh, Nomad is the best TG map, John Nash. Always so much chaos. And boom potential. So, Red... Still on the way to the castle age here. I think it's the stone for castle. Still trying to make some towers here. Once the castle age kicks in, Red will have the possibility to drop a castle as well. But for now, the 4 villagers are kind of a danger here to Danielite's Persian knights here. 3 pocket swan subs still in the villager lead here, partly thanks to the fish that they are controlling, but I feel like they're failing to push a little bit here. I see some blue down here. That's blue crossbows from Joey Pura Vida here. Trying to break in with the crossbows here. But they're not going to be able to do much with the defensive towers here. And they are soon about to become guard towers as well. So that's probably why Joey Pura Vida is breaking this gate here. Wants to get away rather than in here. Crossbows from Schlop with the Malians here. Kind of unconventional choice for the Malians on a map like Nomad where you have crazy mobility after all, but That's certainly still an option. Let's see for the upgrades here. Bodkin is in. Actually, better upgrades. Blue is still missing the Bodkin Arrow upgrade here, so that's a fight that the Malians crossbows are winning here. Applejack has made it to the cast stage with the Malians here, but his relocation is kind of being threatened here by Vegeta's castle up north here. Camels mainly for the Persians player here, maybe reacting to what is mainly knights from the other Persians player here. Good call of Applejack to move away though and making the best of it here to drop a town center on the woodland over here. Hello there, Mr. Planner AOE. Thank you for the raid. I'm casting some League of Empires games today. It's 3v3 league with 6 different divisions. This is Division 5, so it's the second lowest division. And they're playing on Nomad. So, not too sure about the elo range. I'd say 1300 max maybe, but I might be totally off here. But let's estimate like 1000 to 1200 or some such. But I might be moving on to the... I think I'm moving on to the first division after with Russia F. A Russia F game, so we'll have a change of pace there for sure. Ooh, more elephants! Don't usually see them in Castle Age. In the meantime, here we have Schlop with the Malians about to approach the Imperial Age here with 94 builders. Very solid economy behind this for the Malians player. There are castles up, so that could unlock the potential for Farimba cavalry here, with giving them a total of 7+7 attack for the light cavalry, for example. But the Vegeta is doing work here with the Persians. Is taking out Applejack's TC here, and green is just never able to stabilize here after the horrible startling location to the left here, or having only access to wood in the early game. He's rebuilding in the middle of the map, but yeah, not looking too bright for blue here. Green here, I mean. Score is 1.7k points ahead for 3 pockets, 1 sub as well. He's really committing to the war elephants here, I love it. Plebuchets' issue here is that green is more or less out of the game, only 14 builders left. I don't think this TC will be living for too long either, and neither will this one on the right hand side. Surprised Vegeta hasn't dropped a castle or a siege workshop or something just to finish this off completely here, because Applejack is still able to salvage some resources here. But looking at the overall villager count, 3 pockets, 1 sub, they are almost 100 builders ahead. They are with twice the military, and they have 1 purple player, the Malians player, in a good position to raid and obstruct lots of the map here, with red pushing with castles and maybe eventually rat and archers here as well. There's the Imperial Age for the Vietnamese player as well, dropping a castle in the middle here to try and push back a bit, I guess, covering some golds and stones here. Could maybe contest these Malians castles with trebuchets. Arbalest for the Malians, though. I'm surprised as to the Arbalest choice here, but I guess they are counting on the Persians to provide the cavalry here to have a Knights, Archers, or Arbalest cavalry option, and it seems to be working out. Plebuchet calling the GD here. Mainly due to the fact that Greed is completely out of the game here, down to 12 villagers. That might be the turning point. Not fun to be in that position and not really able to restabilize. I don't think it was completely lost for Plebuchets here, though. They could have used their Persians Imperial Age advantage and go into Paladins, maybe, because Persian Paladins, they have bonus attack against archers. So in that way you could clean up the Arbalests and start pushing back, get some raids in enemy bases. But a rough one, of course. Applejack starting out at this area with only a woodline and right next to orange. That's not great. Great news, not great news. Malian's MVP here, though, well-deserved MVP badge there if they got it. Seemed to have a very solid economy as well. Uh, did make great efforts to win water for their team. Slop, slop, slop here, and society score should show a show their